Hello, YouTube. My name is Ian. I've been doing magic for about 4 years as an amateur magician. Sorry, as you can see, amateur. And I had started a few years ago. Just in my room learning. I became familiar with David Blaine and people like that. Chris Angel's fake, by the way. Do not watch him. Sorry, fans, but he is camera trickery. Penn and Teller are also some of my favorite magicians. But I'm going to be taking my magic, which is not all original, some of it is, to the streets of Seattle, Washington. And I'm going to be filming it on the weekends in various places. And today I'm just going to do a tutorial and performance of a trick really quickly. And this is called the 2-Card Monte. Now I know there are tons of tutorials on this trick, but I thought I would get my foot in the waters with this one on YouTube. I have not posted a trick. I actually do have a different another channel called Domple91. Check it out if you want. There's a bunch of tricks on there. But here's the 2-Card Monte. So, the magician would take 2 cards. First will be the 2 of spades, and you put it down on the table. Then he would have the person across from him bet money. Is that the 2? They will probably put down $1. Would you bet $1? Yeah. They'd be right. So you'd say, oh, you got to keep that $1. That's awesome. Okay, so at the end you get that $1. Next he put down the 2 of clubs. Okay. And what he would do is say, okay, now I'll take this spade, okay, now what I'm going to do is switch it really fast, right? So now what's on top, clubs or spades? And they'd say, I bet, would you, probably spades, and you asked if they would bet. They might, and if they do, you would win because, of course, it's the 2 red aces. Awesome. So here's how the trick is done. It's pretty simple. Setup, the quick setup. So you have the 2 cards that you start with and the 2 you want to turn into. So you put the last 2 cards that you want to show up in the middle of the first 2. So in this case it goes 2, ace, ace, 2. Just like that, and you put that on top of the deck. Or you can even, as you're talking, like what I did is as I was talking, I just set it up. Believe me, no one notices. I've done this so many times, and no one seems to notice that I'm taking 4 cards instead of 2. It's the 2-Card Monte. No one seems to realize that I'm fumbling around and making 4 cards on top of the deck. Seriously, no one will notice. If you don't focus on it, they won't focus on it. So, next, what you do is you flip over the first card, which is the 2 of spades. And so I'm going to put it on the table. And you really do. You put that on the table. Then they would bet, or whatever, and they'd be right. You show them, okay, you know what? You're right. It's still the 2. Next, you do a triple lift. So you lift the top 3 cards. So it's the last 2, but the 2 aces are on top. Just like that. The whole time it was there. Okay? So, and you say, then I would take the 2 of clubs. You flip it back over, and you put down one of the red aces without them knowing. Okay? 2 of clubs. Then you say you take the spades. So now I have the spades, right? What you do is this move really quickly. You go like that, and you say, I just switched them. And as they're paying attention to the fact that you just switched them, quickly, you come over here, and you swap out very quickly. So right now there's a red ace and the 2. So you say, I switch them, and very quickly you just switch it out and put it on top. And you say, what's on top? Clubs or spades. Whatever they say, they'll get wrong because you just swapped them for the 2 aces. And if you want, you can cut the deck to hide the evidence. So they say, oh, let me see that. Right? Bam. Just like that. If you want to hide if you want to hide it, that would be great. Like for instance, you could do a pass. So here's the 3 of hearts, right? But if I 3 of hearts on top, right? But if I do the pass, you see, it disappears. There's a bunch of tutorials for the passes that you can look up. If you want me to do one, I'd be happy to, but I need to know that I have people who are willing to follow me. So please subscribe and like this video for more awesome magic. Thank you very much.